Hey everyone, today
You
we
have
have
left the server.
another exciting match. This is going to be game 2 of Xaga's map pack that I recently acquired from him from the Team Arena website. He will be playing today as the red Terran here at the bottom left side of the map. He will be going up against a guy named TechnoPie. Very interesting name. He will be spawning as the blue Protoss. I have no idea about this guy, I do not know. I guess Xaga, this also being his March to Diamond when he was playing the game after the second week of release. As everyone knows, Xaga being a great Terran player, excuse me. One of Team Arena's best Terran players, I think, by far. If anybody watched the last game, they saw that he did lose to that epic battle between Bluefire, the Zerg player, during the middle of the map for map control. I think it was just that Bluefire had way more resources than him and could just micro way more and pump out way more units than Xaga did. Xaga only having 2 expansions at the time, with a 3rd one coming up. It looked like he did have that advantage. He was going to take out the natural expansion of Bluefire, and Bluefire just came back with way more units. Those Ultralights just beat to death those Marines and Marauders, just slicing them in half. And since those Ultralights did have that AoE damage of when they do swipe, they can pretty much just annihilate any standing army, and especially mech armies too, because he did have those siege tanks in the background. It looks like here, so far in the game though, we do have Xaga just putting down his supply depot. He is waiting for at 150, so he could put down his barracks, which he should put down right about now. There you go. Also, Bluefire is going to put down his gateway. He's coming up early right now, actually. I'm sure about now to put down his assimilator. Actually, he will be putting it down. I'm not seeing it actually yet. As I was saying though, Bluefire being Bluefire was great last game. He just was amazing. There goes that simulator. Probably next time we'll see it will be at 18 simulator. He will be chrono boosting out at least 2 more probes, I'm sure, to wait for that cybernetics core to come out. If most players who do play, most standard players, especially towards the higher ranks of Platinum and Diamond, they go for more standard builds as far as player-wise. They should know that when you're playing a Terran, you really do get rushed by him with Marine Marauders. I'm not saying all the time, but it's rare that you do see him get rushed. So most Protoss players do not opt for walling off and pumping out 2 Zealots. If you're most standard builds is they'll put down that gateway, and then they'll put down that cybernetics core right after once it's done, and put down that pylon, and wait for that cybernetics core to come out, and then pump out a stalker. So that way, you have that stalker in case a Reaper rush does come in from the Terran player. But in this case, it looks like Techno will just pump out that first Zealot, opting to spend that 100 mineral. What do we have over here? We do have a proxy pylon from TechnoPie, so we will be seeing some warping in action. I don't know if Xaga does see it. I don't think he does. He will not know about that proxy pylon. It looks like Xaga did go for early gas there, so maybe some Reapers, I don't know. It's interesting to see what comes out of here. Actually, no Reapers. He will be pumping out a Marauder out of this barracks, so maybe just some early defense in case he does try to get rushed by this Protoss player. But I don't think he is going to rush him, since TechnoPie did put down that cybernetics core. No gas yet from this player. Very late gas because when he does put it down. So very interesting to see what kind of build TechnoPie will be going for. So far, map control though, early part of the game, TechnoPie does have early map control, so he does know if Xaga will be doing a push, since he does have these probes here, standing guard over most of the base. Xaga over here coming to this side of the map, checking and see if there's any pylon over here in case he did get warp in. But I do not know if Xaga does see it. No, he does not. He does not see that pylon over here. So it'd be interesting to see later on in the game if he can spot it and find it. He is going to check his base, actually, like a good Protoss player, and check his natural expansion for any pylons around here. So that is very smart. I have not seen many Terran players do that often. But if you guys do, I mean, I'm wrong. Actually, putting down a Ghost Academy, which will come really good and handy against a Protoss player when you have those ghosts who can pop EMP and just annihilate the Protoss shields, pretty much making them vulnerably weak, knowing that since Protoss players are as far as Terran players are a lot stronger than Terrans. So yeah, he's gonna take over this side of the map, and he will have map control over here, and he will just, these armies just pretty much maggering up. Sorry about that, guys. I do have my vent up, and that is very unprofessional of me. But Stargate coming out for Techno and a Sentry, as far. No warp gate technology being researched as far as from the Protoss players. Wow, I'm just all jacked up. Another gateway coming in with a pylon coming also. He does have that proxy gateway. So if you guys did also watch that Raunchy versus Yuri match, you did see something very similar from Raunchy actually. So it'll be interesting. It looks like he's gonna do an early. Actually, Xaga's just gonna check his base and see if he has expanded or not. But he is letting that army just amass there. It looks like he's gonna put down some bunkers to harass his base. So this is the early push from Xaga. Xaga's gonna let those SCV die though. I don't know what's going on over here. That sentry's gonna run for this little PQ laser, and he actually does put a nice force field there, letting both his SCVs die. Xaga's just gonna back up and micro his marauders to take care of that last Zealot. Actually, with concussive cell already being researched. A Void Ray though coming out from Technopie, so it'll be interesting to see what Xaga does counter with this. He does not have any Marines down to take out that Void Ray, so Xaga does need to pump out some Marines. Another Zealot coming out, bunker, and reactor coming out for his barrack. Mobius reactor coming out for the ghost. So we will be seeing EMP field, EMP action. Oh, but there goes that Void Ray. He did Chrono boost it out. I do not know why he's not attacking. He does not have the army right now to support that. Since no Marines are being queued right now, this is failure on TechnoSpy, but I'm sure he doesn't know. He is still getting harassed by those Marauders, so that is keeping him preoccupied from these Void Rays being queued up right now. Actually, with a Ghost coming out and 2 Marines coming out right now, so if it was his time to attack, he should attack very soon. With 2 Void Rays, they should easily be able to take care of these Marines. But these Marauders, they're heroes here, just taking away at these pylons. Look at them just slowing down those probes. He's just going to micro them very well, actually. This is great micro from Xaga's part, but he is going to lose that last Marauder, or will he? Actually, that Marauder running away for his life there. Actually, will make it away from the Protoss base. Pretty much taking most of his probes too, so he will delay some mineral count there. Let's look at the income tab. Both players barely even right now, 23 out of 23 on harvesters, but I think